The Kenya Defence Forces recruitment exercise is currently happening in Nakuru County, and Bridget Singana now joins us live for more details. Bridget?
Yes, Zainab, it has been the second day of recruitment in Nakuru County. They started in Nakuru, they started in Kapkures yesterday, and today they're in Nakuru East sub-county. This is something that is going on in all the sub-counties across the country. About 322 sub-counties across the country are having similar exercises, recruitment going on for the Kenya Defence Forces. Here at the Afraha Stadium, people have turned up in numbers, and you can see right now people are going through the recruitment process. They have had to remove their shirts. I believe in the morning they did start by jogging and also going through the physical exercises that are part of the process. They are also recruiting qualified personnel, people who have degrees in various disciplines. So it is not just targeting general members of the public, but also people who are specialists. They look at people who even have special skills, maybe in communications. They also looking for people with other skills that can add value to the Kenya Defence Forces. This comes just when the president said that this country is not moving out of Somalia, that our presence in Somalia is still going to continue. But I'm going to be speaking with the man in charge of this operation here today at the Afraha Stadium. He's Colonel Dagane, and he's going to join us and just tell us how the exercise has been. Karibu sana, Colonel, and you can just start by telling us how has the process been since you began your work here in Nakuru County.
Thank you very much, NTV. My name is Lieutenant Colonel Abdulrazak Dagane. I'm the officer in charge of this recruitment, the senior recruiting officer of this team that is doing this recruitment here today at Nakuru East, particularly at Afraha Stadium. Since I started the exercise early morning at 8, the exercise has been going on well. The turnout has been good. The general public has perceived as well and received as well. I explained to them what are the requirements as it was made in the advert, both in print and electronic media. And we have started the process well, and so far, so good.
So there's also the issue of the transparency of this exercise. How are people also going to be assured of the transparency? Because in the past we've seen maybe bribery being part of this recruitment.
As you can see, the KDF exercise is free and a fair exercise. That's free to all, and KDF is an equal opportunity employer. And therefore, I explained to the general public in the morning to be very careful about corruption issues. It was clearly made in the advert that corruption issues will not be condoned. I also reminded the public about that, and as you can see, the process has been fair since we started. We have various stages of qualification, and if anybody doesn't make it to the next stage, I always take time to explain to them why they are not making to the next stage and they are leaving the field contented.
Maybe you've also seen that the military is pro-men. I'm seeing a lot of men here, and maybe they are the majority. How are you also making it friendly for women to also feel that they can serve in the Kenya Defence Forces?
KDF is an equal opportunity employer, as I've earlier said. In the morning, we have had ladies early morning. I don't know whether you were there when they were running. We are also doing the other process now. Therefore, the military is offering equal opportunities to all. Yeah.
So maybe tell us in terms of the skills that you're looking for. We know that this time you're not just opening to the public, but also people who have qualifications. Why have you decided to also incorporate other people who have skills in other sector to come and be part of KDF? How does that make KDF work?
That makes our work very good. As you know, in the advert, it was very clear. There are various categories of people who will be selected. There are those who will make application, formal application through Defence Headquarters, and I've explained to the public. Those whom we are recruiting here today are general recruits and constables. The constables are those who are ex-KDF members and ex-NYS members, and they must meet certain qualifications and criteria, and I've clearly stipulated to them what was written in the papers.
Okay. Maybe here in Nakuru County generally, because you're going to be in different sub-counties, there are 11, how many people maybe would have slots in the final call?
The number is not an issue because we are giving each area an equal representation. We are giving them a chance. We are recruiting up to a division level, and therefore we have been giving each county, each sub-county a chance. For instance, we started this exercise last week on Wednesday. We were in Kurisoi North. On Thursday, we were in Kurisoi South. On Friday, we were at Njoro. Yesterday, we were at Nakuru East, Nakuru North, Nakuru West at Kapkures, and today we are here at Afraha. Therefore, we will be going around the whole sub-counties. And the exercise is also countrywide. It's also being done simultaneously in all the sub-counties of the nation.
Thank you. Maybe your message to people in terms of what KDF does for the country, and maybe for people in future who would want to be in your position, what is needed?
The message I have to the general public is to clearly follow what was stipulated in the advert. KDF is exercise is free and fair, and they should be wary of those people who will want to get their money or who want to fraud them. They should be actually, generally, they should be wary of fraudsters. Actually, this is free and fair, and we're giving each person an equal chance. And ultimately, at the end of the day, we are taking the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's Lieutenant Colonel Dagane, who's in charge of this exercise. It's a very strict process. Actually, for you to get access, even for the media, you have to present your identification and also just go through a screening that is thorough. So it's just the people who are taking part in the recruitment who are allowed within the grounds. This is a military town. We do host the Gilgil and Lanet Barracks, and so this is a place that is close to the heart of the Kenya Defence Forces. And we do hope that those who will be successful will do get to join the Kenya Defence Forces and serve in different capacities. For those who are qualified, they have a different recruitment process, but for this one, it's general. So anyone who had previous experience with the National Youth Service and also maybe just somebody who's passionate to come and join the KDF is welcome to join. And they're going to be in Nakuru. They're still in Nakuru. Today they're in Nakuru East Sub-County. Tomorrow they'll head on to Bahati and Subukia. And finally, they will exhaust all the 11 sub-counties. Zainab.